Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to revise with you Unit 3, China between now and then. So first of all, we have a reading text on page 30. Study the reading text very well and then study these questions. This question is very important. Find out first plural noun. For example, we have the word societies. Singular noun, we have China. An adjective, unique. Verb in the present simple, we have where. Verb in the past simple, we have where. And verb in the present simple, we have contains. A preposition in, on, at. And we have a pronoun it. Now the vocabularies, we have every word with its definition. You must memorize it, and you must memorize each word with its definition, and you must memorize each word with its synonym and with its antonym, the opposite. The parts of speech, you must know the noun and the verb and the adjective of each word as it's given. The first question, fill in the gaps with the correct meanings. Peculiar, elegance, vitality, ceramic, demonstrate, garment, apparel, lantern, ethnic. Number 1, teachers each listen for the students through examples. Teachers demonstrate or explain. Queen Rania's fashion shows her elegance. Number 3, the of Chinese is very wide and long, the garment. Some people fight over differences. They fight over ethnic differences. Number 5, the lantern festival ends the Chinese New Year. Number 6 is made of clay which has been hardened by heat. It's ceramic. Number 7, the doctor was happy to see the man full of vitality. She had a peculiar, a strange expression on her face. And the last one, designers are working to develop the apparel industry, clothing industry. In the grammar, we have taken the past simple tense. First of all, the function of the past simple tense. We use it to talk about a past or finished action. For example, I traveled to America in 2010. Second, we use it for following actions in the past. So, for example, yesterday I did my homework, cleaned my room, and played with my friend. All of the verbs are in the past simple. And lastly, we use it for a past habit. So, when I was young, I wore red dress to school. Sentence formation. First, for the affirmative sentences, we have the subject, then the verb to, and the complement of the sentence. So I visited my uncle with the verb to. In the negative sentences, we use subject, did not, plus verb 1, and the complement of the sentence. So we say, she didn't go to the school yesterday. And for the interrogative or questions, we use WH question or WH word with did and the subject, and then the verb 1, the basic form of the verb, and the complement of the sentence. So we say, did you leave early? Or if we want to use it with WH word, we say, why did you leave early? Check the irregular verbs in your student's book, page 111. The adverbs of times or keywords that show that this sentence is in the past simple. We have yesterday, we have ago, for example, 2 years ago, 2 months ago. We have last plus time, for example, last week, last night, last month, whatever. And we have in plus time in the past, for example, in 2010, in 1998, and we have once. Now, verb to be, the formation of the sentence using verb to be. We have I, he, she, it, or any singular noun, and in the past simple of the past simple tense of be is was, and the complement of the sentence. So for example, Sarah was very happy at the party yesterday. So we don't say Sarah be, Sarah was. We have they, we, you, or any plural noun. We use it with where and the complement of the sentence. So for example, the students were absent last week. Now, this is a very important question. Form the negative and interrogative forms of the following sentences. Number 1, Ward and Karim went to the theater three days ago. The negative form, Ward and Karim didn't go to the theater 3 days ago. And the interrogative form is, did Ward and Karim go to the theater 3 days ago? Number 2, Yusuf traveled to Spain in 2017. The negative form is, Yusuf didn't travel to Spain in 2017. And the interrogative or the question form, did Yusuf travel to Spain in 2017? Second question, we have complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb between the brackets. We not watched the film last night. We have the keyword last night, which shows that the tense is past simple. So we say we didn't watch. Number 2, the seventh grade students play football 2 days ago. 2 days ago shows that the verb is in the past simple, so we say played football. 3, Amir see the football match yesterday. Yesterday is also a keyword for the past simple, so we say Amir saw the football match. Number 4, Rakan not visit his grandmother last summer. We have the keyword last summer, which shows that the tense here is the past simple. So we say Rakan didn't visit his grandmother. Number 5, it's a question. The verb is buy, and we have 2 years ago as a keyword for the past simple. So we say, did Muhammad and Mahmoud buy a new house in the city 2 years ago? Number 6, there many students at the class yesterday. There were not or weren't many students at the class yesterday. Yesterday is also a keyword for the past simple. 7, it's a question. We have a year ago. So we start, did Khalid know you a year ago? 8, Yahya, a nightmare last night. Last night is also a keyword for the past simple. So we say Yahya had a nightmare last night. Number 9, Sultan has lunch with his grandmother last week. Last week is a keyword for the past simple, so we say Sultan ate. And the last one, I ran last holiday in the park. Last holiday is in the past, so we use it with the past simple. So we say, I didn't meet Rayan last holiday. Now, we have taken in the language essentials section WH questions. We have here each question word with its function and an example or other examples of it. So question 1, choose the correct question word for each question. Number 1, A, do you play football? B, I play 2 times a week. So how often? Because we are talking about how many times you play football often. Number 2, time to do your time do you need to complete the exam? B, I need 1 hour. We ask about time, which is uncountable, so we use it with how much. 3, A, do you do? I'm a teacher. What do you do? Because we're asking about profession. 4, A is that beautiful girl. B, she is Sama. We are asking about the subject, so we use it with who. 5, did Sultan visit? Sultan visited his grandmother. Whom did Sultan visit? Sultan visited his grandmother because we are asking about the object. 6, Jenna was absent. B, because she was sick. Because she was sick, we use it with why because we are talking about the reason here. 7, matches did you watch in World Cup? I watched 20 matches. Here we're asking about matches, and it is countable, so we use it with how many. How many matches did you watch in World Cup? 8, did you buy this dress? I bought it from the store. We are asking about the location or the place, so we use it with where. Number 9, have you been married? I have been married since 7 years. We're asking about the time. So we use it with how long. How long have you been married? Number 10, car is this? It is mine. Whom car or whose car is this? It is mine. Number 11, do you want to leave at 7? We are asking here about a specific time, so we use it with what time or we use it with when. Now in the useful expressions section, we talked about collocations. When do we use make and when do we use the verb do? So we use the verb make with its forms like makes, making, or make when we want to create or produce something. And we with sounds, plans, and decisions. And we use the verb do with all its forms, does, did, doing, or done, with general activities, jobs, missions, exercises, or homeworks. Okay, question 1, fill in the gaps with either do, make, in the correct form. Number 1, did you make your plans? Because we're asking about plans. So we use it with make. Number 2, we usually do the homework in the evening because we're asking about, or we're talking about the homework. 3, Adnan did his exercise. Also we use it with did because it is in the past, and we use it with did because it is an exercise. 4, be careful that you make the right decision. We use, with decisions, we use make. Number 5, my mother makes delicious chocolate cakes every week. We use it also, food, we use it with make. Word's car factory is making new parts of cars now because it means like producing or creating new parts. 7, you should do the research before tomorrow. So you should do the research as like homework or a job like you do. Number 8, she made a huge discovery in science field. 9, who does the washing at home? It is a general activity. Number 10, could you do me a favor, please? Thank you for listening. Okay, now in Unit 4, Life in the Future, you must read the passage that we have taken on page 42. Then you must study these questions. Question find out is very important. The answers, of course, is from the text. The first one, plural noun. We have, for example, homes. Singular noun, we have future. An adjective, we have green. Verb in the present simple, we have look. Verb in the past simple, we have replaced. A preposition, we have of or on or in. A pronoun, we have he or they or any plural or any pronouns in your text. Again, in the vocabulary, you must know each word with its definition. And here in the parts of speech, you must know each word with its noun form, verb form, and adjective form. Question 1, fill in the gaps with the correct word from the box. The first one, you can your car slowly, you can adjust, which means change. Number two, the facade of the building is very spectacular. The facade means the front wall of a building. Three, our consumption of fruits and vegetables should be 200 grams daily. Number four, the internet didn't found in 2019. Number five, the policeman was very smart and resourceful, means very clever. Six, girls' room was moderate sized, means an average size. Seven, we are working to improve the efficiency of the machine. And lastly, the interior walls will be movable. Interior, the inside. Now in the grammar section, we have taken the future time. We can talk about the future using these three verbs. First of all, we have the simple future. We use it. We form it using will plus verb one, or the basic form of the verb. It is used to make predictions, offers, and quick decisions. Predictions like possible predictions, possibilities, not like real predictions. Keywords, we have sure, probably, expect, think, wonder, hope, believe, and soon. The examples, I'm sure you will like this food, it's delicious. It's not 100% true. And he will probably travel to Europe. It's only a prediction without any evidence. Number two, we can talk about the future using going to. We use it to make decisions, plans, intentions, and predictions with a clue, with an evidence. So, for example, I'm going to New York tomorrow. I plan to go to New York tomorrow. She made her decision. She's going to live in Canada. And the students are going to take their English final exam this week. It is planned. Number three, present continuous, which is formed as is, or are plus verb ing. It is used to make fixed arrangement at specific times. So, for example, I'm visiting my friend on Sunday afternoon. Or Ahmed is leaving tonight at 8 p.m. Or we are meeting the doctor tomorrow at 3 p.m. because it's a fixed arrangement. So in this question, you should find out the correct. You should find out and correct the mistake in each sentence. Number one, I've decided that I'm studying harder in the future. So it must be I've decided that I'm going to study because I have made a decision. So we use it with going to. Number two, it's a really good film. I believe you like it. So we have here I believe, which means I think. So it's not like it's not a fixed, or it's not a prediction with a clue. So we use it with you will like it. Three, I think they get full mark in the exam. I think they will get. And four, the train to Madrid will leave at 3 p.m. The train is going, or the train is leaving at 3 p.m. tomorrow, because it's a fixed statement or a fixed arrangement. Question 2, complete these sentences with the correct form of the verb in brackets using the future time. Number 1, it is arranged, which means it's planned. So we use it with going to. They are going to Qatar this holiday. 2, I think my brother, a lawyer, the verb here is be. So I think my brother will be a lawyer. Number 3, it's a question. a party tonight at 8 p.m. We have a fixed arrangement, so we use it with present continuous. Are you having a party tonight at 8 p.m.? 4, she's in a hurry. She will take a taxi because it's a quick decision. 5, I expect my sister, a baby girl. I expect my sister because it's not based on a clue or evidence. Number 6, you have to try the Chinese food. Probably you will love it, because probably doesn't mean that you are sure 100%. Lastly, I wonder when Messi will retire, because I'm just wondering. I don't have any clue, so we use it with will and verb 1. In the language essentials section, we have taken synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms are words that have the same or a similar meaning, and antonyms are exactly the opposite. So antonyms are words that have the opposite meanings. We have these words. You should know these words, each word with its synonym and each word with its antonym. Question 1. Write the correct synonym for the underlined words below. Number 1. Could you fix my laptop, please? Here, the word fix, it's a synonym to repair. Number 2. My mother gave me a beautiful gift on my birthday. The word present is a synonym to gift. The candy was over the table. Over and above are synonyms. Number 4, your answer was correct. Correct and right are synonyms. Number 5, the thief broke the window to steal the house. The thief, you can say the robber. Question 2, write the correct antonym, the opposite meaning, for the underlined words below. Number 1, he was very rude with his teacher. The opposite of rude, or the antonym of rude, is respectful. Number 2, my father is a weak man. The antonym of weak is strong. I like to stay in ancient places. The antonym of ancient is modern. Number 4, I want to buy the car. The antonym of buy is sell. Number 5, you should increase your sleeping hours. The antonym of increase is reduce. Number 6, the exam will be difficult. The opposite is easy. These are different songs. The opposite or antonym for different is similar. And the last one, your opinion is correct. The antonym or the opposite of correct is incorrect. In the useful expressions, we talked about idioms. Idioms are expressions whose meanings are different from the meaning of the individual words itself. So we have each idiom with its meaning. You should know these idioms and memorize them. First, we have kill two birds with one stone. We use it when we achieve two things at the same time. Number 2, have a go at someone. For example, having a go at me or having a go at Ahmed. We use it to criticize somebody. Number 3, on the go means busy and active. And number 4, have or has a heart of gold means very kind. Question 1, complete the missing parts with a suitable idiom. Number 1, although my friend is always hungry, but he has you should write a heart of gold because it means very kind. Number 2, why are you it was just a mistake. Why are you having a go at me? Why are you criticizing me? Number 3, she listens to Quran while cleaning the house, so she kills two birds with one stone. She achieves two things at the same time. And lastly, I will have a new job next year, so I will be on the go all the time. I will be busy and active all the time. Thank you so much for your listening.